Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of, I don't know, October 9th or something like that. It'll be in the title. So you start off this reading in your current general energies with Never-Ending Story and this Orphan card here. So some of you are trying to change your story. Every single Taurus reading I do is about you trying to change your story. So, I feel for, and it makes perfect sense with the astrology, coming up. You could be having moments where you're like thinking about like abandonment wounds, or there could be things that are making you feel abandoned or something like that. So I would definitely be careful of your feelings. And sorry, by the way, I have COVID, and so please excuse my voice at the moment, but and any of the coughing that might happen. But anyway, again, I kind of feel like you need to open up here. There's like some part of your story, something that keeps happening that needs to change here with that Never-Ending Story card. And it could be those moments where you feel left out in the cold or whatever. The Nine of Wands would kind of represent needing to open up. So, this could represent needing to be open and clear with people in your life. It could be in your business or, whatever the case may be. I kind of get that energy of, I kind of get this energy of needing to open up here with this card. I feel like you need to be more open. Nine of Wands can also represent trying something again. So Nine of Wands says don't give up. I actually feel like you're going to be successful as well. Going this way, Six of Wands, even to the Seven of Cups is pretty good. And you have the Ten of Pentacles here, so it's a pretty good reading. Even though you have the Devil here and stuff, it really doesn't matter. I really feel that for a lot of you, you need to try something again, like wherever you are being guarded, I can't answer that question for you. So it could be love, money, business, spiritually, whatever, I feel like it's kind of like time to open up. You have the Temperance card. Temperance is about looking at things another way. So Temperance, you can turn a negative into a positive. You can turn a positive into a negative as well. I kind of feel like something needs to get off the ground, which is like a weird thing to say on the Temperance card, but there's this path right here, and that path is the path to glory. So, you see that glowing crown off in the distance. It's like the Temperance angel needs to go get that crown. And so I feel a lot of you, it's like something needs to get off the ground, though, is what I'm getting here. This could be a business idea, something that you're working on. It looks very successful here. It's like you're afraid of something, though, with the Devil. We're going to have to see what happens when we clarify this row here. This row is going to represent what's coming towards you. I kind of feel like the Devil could be a person, number one. It could be a Capricorn. It might be a good person as well. Again, we're going to have to see. I also kind of feel this is like fears, fears of being abandoned. I don't know why that's popping into my head, but it is, but this could be like about a business. You can have abandonment fears about a business, for example, like you want to start a business and you're fearing that if you start it, that you're going to stop making money, right? It could be anything. And, again, I would work on those things if I were you, because, I feel like you deserve fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here. I think the universe is saying that you deserve fulfillment and that you deserve happiness, but I also feel like you need to believe it here for, just so you can be successful. So that's really all I'm getting on that first row. Let's clarify it, and let's see what comes up. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Hierophant here. Excuse me. I had to get that out. But you have the Hierophant, which is you showing up in a very strong position. You could have a Leo coming in if you want love as well. It could be any sign. You always show up in Leo's readings. It doesn't have to be, but definitely showing up here. You could just have Leo in your own chart as well. But I kind of feel like that's you. With the Temperance card, you have the Four of Wands. Some of you could be thinking about marriage right here. So you could be like giving love another chance. If you want to get married, if you have been married, you could be giving marriage another chance here. Definitely popping into my head. The Four of Wands is a card of commitment. It's also a card of freedom. Every single reading that I do for you, Taurus, you get the Four of Wands, which makes perfect sense. As I always say, there's definitely a major focus on you being free, or you creating freedom in your life. And so, I think a lot of you are very focused on making sure that whatever you do is going to make you the most free. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Strength card. Yes, this is all about internal, personal work, which is really, I rarely, when I talk about this stuff in readings, they always do terribly. But it's probably like the most important thing that you can do. So I'm going to talk about it anyway. I don't care how it does. I would say for those of you that stick around for it, you're the smart ones, right? And what I would say is that this to me is deep work. The Temperance card I'll show you. I mean, sorry, on the Strength card, she's getting that lion to submit to her, and this is something that she has to do every single day. So she has to work on her inner voice, her inner critic, her inner demons, her beliefs about herself. I think for you, it's believing that you deserve something. We go down to the Four of Cups here. It's like I kind of get this feeling that you always get very close to something that you desire. And then it's like the Four of Cups to me represents having all the tools, having everything necessary, all the ingredients to do something. I frequently say that the Four of Cups is like, it's like you're trying to bake a cake. You have the flour, the sugar, the eggs here, but you just need to mix it all together and pop it in the oven. I think what's happening here, Taurus, is that you get to that place where you have all the ingredients and then you don't get to that put it in the oven stage, if that makes sense. And I feel that is kind of like the cycle or the story that you're trying to break here. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this hummingbird spirit says, be here, be now. You have this nightingale. It says love is all around you. So I feel like there is love everywhere if you look close enough. I feel like the hummingbird, I always say that the hummingbird medicine is about being on a long journey. The hummingbirds go on very long journeys to get to their nectar. And so I feel like it has been a long journey for you to have something, but it's like whatever's coming in for you is going to be very sweet is kind of what I get here. Whether it's a victory, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, that could be everything you want. 10 of Pentacles is, pretty much everything you want and desire in your life. It is, forms the tree of life. So whether that's like a family and relationships and a business or just a business or some specific goal that you want to accomplish, it looks to me like you are getting to those, sweet results that you've been waiting for. You have the Strength card, the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Again, we talked all about this. Deep work. Any deep work you can do will be very beneficial for you. I think it'll lead to just a lot more personal growth. And again, this is what I would focus on here is like looking at those things where, you kind of stop yourself where you have all the ingredients, but you don't take it that next step, and, that's what I feel like this reading is talking about. It's pretty simple. You have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of success coming in for you. You could also be fearing like abandonment with the 6 of Wands as well, believe it or not, because this person here is meant to look jealous. And so some of us, I think we can stop ourselves from being successful because we're afraid that we're going to like alienate someone who's important to us in our life, And so I feel like this is saying, don't think like that. Think about how you being successful can lift up the people in your life that are around you. And if they have a problem with it, F them, right? It's just that simple. So, what I would say here is I think you need to focus on your own success, because there's clearly success coming in for you. You have the 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles is a card of stability. It is a card of kind of like holding on too tightly to the past, so there might be something you need to release going this way here for sure. 4 of Pentacles is also a card of stability. It's like sometimes we can have like, is stability a good thing? And I would say not necessarily, because, it's like I've talked to a lot of people on this channel who they like say things like they want stability. They want to be able to, retire on a beach in Fiji and, drink pina coladas all day. And I'm always like, yeah, but that would get super freaking boring after a short period of time. So I'm like, is that really what you want? Probably not. There are probably things that you could do, or there's probably a bigger story attached to that you have to think of, right? With the Strength card, you have the King of Wands. Yeah, being bold, being assertive. There is a very fiery, passionate person coming in for you here. Doesn't matter what sign. Fire definitely stands out to me for sure. So it could be a fire sign. But I would say that it's probably someone who's very passionate, bold, very driven, very very focused on success and wanting to grow. This could also be you. The King of Wands is the visionary, and I kind of feel like you have a vision because you have the 10 of Pentacles here. So, I would say that it's time for you to work towards that vision, whatever it is. With the 6 of Wands, you have the 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, good things happening after a difficult period of time. Really good for love as well. 10 of Cups is a card of dating, and, it can be happy home, happy family if you want that. Definitely could be coming in for you. With the 4 of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Pentacles. What are you waiting for? Knight of Pentacles, is kind of waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be. He has everything he needs right between his 2 ears, but he just needs to plant seeds in the fields behind him. And he's the only knight in the tarot that isn't moving. So I feel for a lot of you, this is saying it's like time to make some moves. It's time to open up to all the endless possibilities that exist. This is coming up in the area of what's coming towards you. You have this Waking the Lion card as well. Definitely could be a Leo. If it's not a Leo, I would say it's someone who's, kind of like got a lot of fire in their chart or something, or someone who is very fiery. They might have no fire in their chart, but, they could be very bold, assertive, visionary. They could be like a hunter, like, not literally. I'm not talking about literally. I always offend some sort of vegan when I say that, but, I'm not talking about a real hunter. I'm talking about like someone who, they have a purpose, there's a saying, real lions like to hunt, right? And so it's like probably a person who does something that they like to do. They're more purpose driven, if that makes sense. And I kind of get that here. This could also be you. Like I said, you could be opening up to the endless possibilities. I really do feel that it is a lot of you as well. That you are the one that's becoming more purpose driven. I feel like you're seeing possibilities where you didn't see them before, especially in business, or if you are working towards a specific goal, wish, or dream. We're definitely going to talk about that with the 10 of Pentacles in just a minute. You have the 5 of Cups, the Devil, and the 7 of Cups. The Devil, I kind of do feel it could be a Capricorn or a person with a lot of Capricorn in their chart as well, coming in for you. But I really do feel that this is you needing to manifest something in reality. These people, they have these animal horns on their heads on the Devil. And the animal horns represents like the baser instincts, like root chakra energy. I frequently say with the Devil that sometimes I think we have to bring the energy up to our head and express something into the world. And so I feel for a lot of you, this could be about you expressing something into the world, something you create, something you build, or whatever. You have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a card of regrets and sadness. 5 of Cups can represent crying over what you no longer have, these 3 cups here, when there are 2 cups behind him. So I feel for a lot of you that you need to be grateful for what you do have. Again, when he's grateful, he gets this bridge and this castle over here. He's like grieving the loss of something he no longer enjoys. And it is interesting, every single person, or a bunch of signs during these readings and also the Libra eclipse readings I did, have had this card. And what I would say about that is, I kind of feel like this Libra eclipse is all about releasing one thing so that you can have something else, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And, just something in your life. And I feel like this is saying it's probably something that you don't even enjoy any longer. So don't be afraid to release something this week if you need to. And again, we have the eclipse at the end of this week, so it makes perfect sense. You have the 7 of Cups here. Infinite possibilities, just like that card says, endless possibilities. But, the 7 of Cups is about being spoiled for choice. So I feel like you're kind of like opening up to all the different ways that you could accomplish something great here, which is exactly what you should be doing, so love it. With the 5 of Cups, you have the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles is a change in direction. He's like looking at those 7 Pentacles and he's saying, is there something better that I could do? Funny enough, he's normally facing this way, just like the 5 of Cups, so clearly you need to go this way, which is the Moon, 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, but you have the 10 of Pentacles there, which pretty much makes the whole reading very positive. With the Devil, you have the 2 of Swords. Yeah, sometimes not being able to make a decision means no decision, right? It's like if it's not a hell yes or a hell no, it's a no. So, what I would say here is, or I should say if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So the Devil kind of with the 2 of Swords can sometimes say that you're stuck in a stalemate. You're trying to make a decision, or you could be trying to please too many sides in your life, but you just need to make a decision to take care of yourself. You need to make a choice that's right for you. And, that's what I feel here. I really feel you need to I would like say for the rest of the month, this will be out on I don't even know what today is here, but whatever. It'll be out when it's out, the 4th or something like that. And, I would say for the rest of the month of October, I would think about your decisions before you make them, and just make sure you're making your choices from a place of like actually wanting to do it. Like, don't feel like you have to do something because someone asks you or whatever. With the 7 of Cups, you have the 6 of Wands. Yes, we see a lot of success going this direction. I told you at the beginning of the reading that this is a victory right here. I really feel you need to be careful of like caring too much about how other people feel about the things that you do with your life. It's your life. It's not anyone else's. So you might have decisions or choices that you want to make that make other people jealous. But at the same time, then you're allowing people to make you shrink. Then you're allowing people to not let you live your full potential. Again, this Nightingale Spirit, there's another deck that I have that I never remember the name of, the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. And the Nightingale Spirit in that deck is sitting on like a gigantic egg. It's like a tiny little bird on a giant egg. And it kind of represents being fearless, being bold, going for what you want. But it kind of says that this tiny little bird produced something that's bigger than itself. And, I feel that for a lot of you, where it's like you could be in a stage of your life where you're about to produce something much bigger than you have in like any other part of your life. But I feel like you need to, again, believe in yourself here. You have this writer card. Words, every single reading that I do for you, you have one of these cards. Words are magic. Use them to manifest abundance. Your words have power, influence, and share your gift to the world. Every reading I do for you, one of these decks, you always get something about your story. So I would make sure that you're using good words on yourself, Taurus. You have this card that says, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Yes, I feel like you're entering into a really nice phase of your life where things are going to be much more enjoyable. I just see a lot more, happiness and success here for you. You have the Moon, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. The Moon kind of represents, excuse me, needing to go down this path to get to those mountains. Those mountains represent an achievement. So I feel like there's like an achievement coming in for you here. And, again, I feel like you need to keep pushing. It's like I kind of feel like you feel like you're not sure what to do, is what I'd say. That's the whole point of the Moon, is that the Moon is part of the Fool's journey. He doesn't necessarily know like what to do. He's walking through darkness, so he can't even really see, although it is a full moon, so he can kind of see. But, the whole point of the Moon, if you've ever been out on a full moon, there are like shadows all over the place, right? So he's not really sure like what's real, what's fake, what he should invest in and all that other stuff. But he just needs one foot in front of the other. Taurus, that is your middle name. Taurus, one foot in front of the other, whatever your last name is, right? So, I feel for a lot of you, it's just about that kind of like don't give up energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, I love readings where I have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. They both represent like fortune after difficulty or a lot of success coming in for you. I also feel like a lot of abundance is coming in for you here as well. I would also say that I feel like there's like something specific that you see as freedom in your life. Ten of Pentacles is like ultimate freedom because it is everything you want and desire in your life. I don't think we ever get like the perfect life. And I think it would be pretty freaking boring if we did. If you had everything you wanted, there would be nothing more to want or create, and then it would be boring. I believe, people always ask me, what's my spiritual purpose? I'm like, to create. That's it. To create more love in the world, to do more things that bring more joy, happiness, abundance, love into the world. The more you do that, the more that you're working with your purpose, plain and simple, right? So I believe we're here to create our own reality, have experiences, things like that. And again, if you got everything that you wanted, then obviously you wouldn't be doing that. So, that's not the point of life. But the Ten of Pentacles is pretty damn close. So, I feel like there's a really good stuff coming in for you. You have the Four Cups. Four Cups is, again, disappointments. I feel like you're getting an opportunity here. You see that cup reaching out of those clouds. It's like you're getting an offer. Excuse me. And, again, I feel like you have all the ingredients to make something very successful, but you just need to mix them together and put it in the oven, like I've been saying. With the Moon card, you have the Four Swords. Four Swords is resting, relaxing, recovering, probably what I should be doing, right? But no, I refuse. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, and Five of Pentacles says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. This whole entire reading has been saying you need to focus on your strengths. You need to do, that's what's going to stop you, is thinking like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not, I'm not this, I'm not that. That type of thinking is going to prevent you from finding the success. So get those words out of your head. With the Four Cups, you have the Ace of Cups. There's that one cup reaching out of the clouds. So definitely something very fulfilling coming in for you here. Again, I feel like you need to see this as well. Like if there's love coming in for you, it's like, the Two of Swords could be stuck thinking, like you thinking that everyone is a player or you thinking that everyone's out to hurt you or whatever. So if you do want love, I would like open up to it. And I'm not saying you have to like dive head first into something, but I would at least open up here with that Ace of Cups. But Ace of Cups can just be fulfillment. So I feel like there's a lot of fulfillment coming in for you. You have this unmarked trail. It says revelations on it. Yes, the Moon card is the unmarked trail. The Moon is you kind of like coming out of your emotions and stepping onto dry land and working your way, in a direction where it's like not really marked. There's nothing to follow, but you're moving in this direction anyway. So there you go. You have the Six of Wands again. You have the Six of Wands 3 times in this reading. So clearly there's like a big victory coming in for you, or there is a lot of success coming in for you here. Love it. You have the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is about following your emotions. I'm pretty sure you get this card with me a lot because I'm always telling you to follow your heart, and that's what I feel like you need to do. It's like your heart is telling you to do one thing, your head is telling you to do something else. Two of Swords. Really, the answer with the Two of Swords is to find a third place solution to go to the third place, but at the same time, I think there's, a lot of good stuff, a lot of happiness coming in for you. You have this Earthkeeper card. You are Taurus. You are the Earthkeeper. So, I just think that this is you coming up here and, being in a very strong position. You have this card that says Beauty Way on it. Yes, this is the path that you're on. You are on the right path. I feel like you're going in the right direction. So I would keep moving towards whatever you're moving towards here, Taurus. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Very nice. I like where this is going. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.